Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Day, where we're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB plus 3. Those plus 3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at plus 2 at the moment. You can head back and playlist to find them, and today's spell is Spider Climb.
I've been climbing up your tower, and I'm smudging up your glass. Hey!
Hey! Don't take another suction cup, man!
Second level transmutation, cast time of 1 action, range of touch, clone herbal somatic material, a drop of bitumen, and a spider. Duration, concentration, up to 1 hour. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings, while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed. It's gonna be a weird one. The closest comparison is fly. Closest comparison in the sense of the impact of, well, not... okay. When moving around an environment, it'd be quite nice to be able to just walk up a wall. Imagine mountain climbing, where you can, it's as if you're just walking. There's not an athletics check needed, it is just a climbing speed now. That's the same as your walking speed. There's no check, and your hands are entirely free still. You could have someone running across an alleyway, jumping from, well, maybe not jumping that, but running across walls or up on a ceiling, hiding with a crossbow ready to fire. An assassin hidden on the ceiling ready to either drop down or shoot at you. Or just having an assassin or knight or independent agent be able to just walk up a castle wall. Which is the reason this is single target. If you could affect like a good group of people with this spell, ladders, who needs siege ladders? When you could just hit a bunch of people. It's still limited to 1 target, benefit of this. However, it is touch, and concentration, which, if it's something you're applying to someone else, it doesn't really matter for the individual caster if you're nowhere near the front line. Not too much, that is. But you can give this, again, the rogue scenario is what I'm mainly bringing up, of just allowing them to climb up buildings, walls, underneath gatehouses, along the ceiling above the heads of guards. Crawl into any window without any struggle. And the big thing is keeping your hands free as well. So you can carry anything up there as well. You could cast this on a fighter or a barbarian, and they could just lift you up. Because they're not climbing, they're technically, well, they're using a climbing speed, but their hands are free. Kind of walking up a wall. Would you still be able to carry someone? You might be able to carry someone and just bring them up with you along the window, or the cliffside, or the cave, and going down as well safely. Being able to walk down a direct sheer cliff, or being on the side of a ship and also just walk along the side of it. And because of the low level access, that's not that uncommon. As an adventurer, how often would you prep this? Because it's concentration, that kind of limits its use in the middle of a battlefield because you might be concentrating on another spell, but when it comes to infiltration, yeah, you might be casting this on someone else to be able to just walk around or get to tough places. You might have entire rooms, battlements, or like, let's say someone or a group that has access to this easily has a bunch of hidden areas built into the side of a cliff face. They don't have any ropes, they don't do anything descending, it's underneath an overhang, you just cast Spider Climb, walk underneath the edge, walk down, and make it to the cave. You don't need to have any other structure for defense, really. I mean, there's other things like fly, someone else casting Spider Climb, or just an actual spider. 5 out of 10. Good. But not much else to say on it. The keeping the hands free is actually really good for then also getting a climbing speed. Because like a Tabaxi has a climbing speed, but they still have to use all their hands, like all their limbs, I should say. But they just don't make an athletics check, but they're still occupied climbing. Whereas with Spider Climb, you got your hands free. You can shoot at people, you can cast spells still, cantrips, hit people with melee. If you can't get up to a flying creature, just walk up the wall to hit it. There still might be the issue of distance with that, but you get what I mean. 5 out of 10.